battle has just begun!
Hey boys and girls, you know what time it is. It's time for more Pokemon Showdown with your host, RobotnikIsSexy. This is a match I had a minute ago, and it's pretty good, so yay. let's look at it. Let's look at it, shall we? So, my opponent is going to be in the bottom left. And, yes. I'm going to Stealth Rock as he roars. He roars me into Rotom. I thought he would want to switch out, so I go for Volt Switch. But he doesn't switch out. He goes for Toxic instead. And his Vaporeon doesn't seem to have leftovers, so I'm very confused. Oh, he does have leftovers. Never mind. I'm an idiot. He has leftovers. Standard Vaporeon. When looking at the team preview, I was kind of dreading it because it's like Vaporeon and Chansey. You don't really want to see those guys a lot, but some smart guy, who I've already forgot the name of, suggested I try Haxorus as the Dragon Dancing Dragon for Underused. And he is beautiful. He also gets Taunt, which is amazing. So he's basically like a pseudo Gyarados that's a pure dragon. He's got a lot of speed, even more attack than speed. So like Dragon Dance, Taunt, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, done, and Mold Breaker, you can kill Bronzong. Like, what more do you want? And Bronzong is really good and underused, so yeah. Well, yeah. You'd probably want a Jirachi instead, but Bronzong is there. He can do things Jirachi can't. Sorta. So anyway, this Mega Ampharos is using Charge Beam, and it's using like Rest and stuff, or I think it uses Rest later, or it did. I'm not really paying attention. But Florges is basically a full stop to that guy, to Mega. Did they call it Mega Manectric? I hope I didn't. Mega Ampharos. Mega Ampharos. Yeah, get out of town, you suck. So I'm gonna trick the Zelf. I was hoping he would go for more Calm Minds, but he doesn't, so I'm left in a difficult situation. I'm gonna switch into Gourgeist Small, who, because of the small size, it has reduced HP, so that Psyshock is gonna do a lot, even though the defense is the same. So now I'm gonna switch into Aggron, who has the full HP investment and no defense investment, and he takes that like a boss. I predict him to switch out into a grounded Pokemon. He goes into Arcanine, I just tear it apart with Earthquake. Do have that max attack investment, and Florges once again dicks over another member of his team, Hydreigon. Yeah, you got two dragons and like no fairy check. You're just like you're just wasting your time. Not really wasting your time, that's not what I wanted to say. You are asking for trouble, really. So the Florges Aggron core is just really too much for his team to handle. As Aggron gets a free hit with Heavy Slam, I thought it would do more than that. I guess Hydreigon is a chubby bastard. He goes for Superpower again, and Florges can take it all day. It doesn't matter, because Fairy is a broken type. Like, it basically doesn't have a weakness at all. So, yeah, I'm really confused why they made so many bulky fairies, because they're you know, potentially the most broken type, but I guess a fast offensive fairy would be even more broken, because there would be nothing to kill it with. And it would, like, resist everything, because fairy is, like, I don't know, it's like, this type is too centralizing. Let's introduce a new type that's even more centralizing, but let's make all the Pokemon who are fairies really weak. And that's kind of what they did, and it kind of works for now, but just wait. Just wait for that Fairy Legendary, or in Gen 7, when they introduce, you know, a fast, like, imagine, like, an Infernape that was, like, a physical fairy. Like, that shit would be everywhere. Anyway, I do digress. Haxorus finally comes in. He's gonna be a shining star. Taunt that Chansey. I'm not afraid of your games. I did Scarf the Azelf, so I know he's gonna kill me with Dazzling Gleam or Psyshock, so I'm gonna go into Aggron, who can eat up both of those moves, and he's just going to forfeit because he knows his team cannot deal with Aggron, especially since I Earthquaked his Arcanine like I did. So this form of the team with Haxorus, let's just say it's good. I was kind of flailing around not having a suitable dragon substitute, but Haxorus certainly does the job. I completely forgot it existed, to be fair. I don't know, it's like Hydreigon is the prettier, more popular brother of Haxorus, but Haxorus is pretty good. I mean, the only reason Haxorus is frowned upon is because it doesn't have multi-scale and it's walled by Skarmory, but I don't know. That happens with pretty much every dragon. So, let's go to the next one. This is going to be a nice match I had against Jush, or BB Rek, or whatever his name is. We had a couple matches. He wanted to try out his an OU team that he had, and I wanted to try out my my standby OU team with Diggersby and Fernape, what have you, but substituting Xatu for Sylveon. And I guess this relates to fairies being broken because, well, I guess they're not broken. They're just really good. It's like just a little dab of fairy type at the end of my team. That's exactly what I needed. Like, because fairies just laugh in the face of Rotom Wash. Like, what is Rotom going to do? Hydro Pump? It doesn't do that much. If you try to Will-O-Wisp, I can just use Heal Bell. It's like Rotom's life is over if you're a fairy type. And I've reiterated that in the past because Floor just kind of checks Rotom, but in a way, you could argue it doesn't, but yes. Live narrations, I digress a shitload, so let's just play this piece of shit. So, I'm gonna be down left. I'm gonna lead with Diggersby though. I'm gonna make a really, really strong misplay on the first turn. I go for a return when I should have gone for Stone Edge, because it's like Arcanine is weak to Rock 2, and certainly Gengar doesn't want to take a Stone Edge. He would have died if I had connected 2 Stone Edges, and then he just would have been out of Gengar, so that's a pretty sticky situation. I do switch into the predicted Focus Blast with Blastoise and take it pretty well, and then I get the good graces to confuse Mandibuzz, and I think he hits himself, or he doesn't, I'm not really sure. But whatever, it's annoying. And I am trying Ferrothorn with Thunder Wave, and it's pretty awesome. I don't know, like, I used this kind of Thunder Waving Ferrothorn in my my Stall Rain team. This is actually the same one. I poke transferred it, although this isn't the same one, obviously, since this is a battle simulator. But when I eventually get a match on my 3DS, it'll be the one. So I'm just going to Death Fodder Ferrothorn, as does happen, and you know, now I get a free switch into Fernape. I can go for Thunder Punch. Nothing on his team wants to take Thunder Punch, especially since I weakened his Breloom so much. So now I predict the Shadow Ball. One of the reasons I love Diggersby, you can switch into Shadow Ball. I just like that. Then I U-turn as he switches into Bird, and that gives me a free switch to Bandit and Fernape, who just, yeah, Thunder Punch kills everything on his team. Choice Band and Thunder Punch, and this is where Sylveon shines like the beautiful bastard it is, because I'm eating up those Scalds for dinner, for lunch. That's beautiful. I'm just going to go for a Wish. I didn't really think he would stay in. He does switch out now and go for that. The old Wish plus attacking move combo. It's just nice. So now Mustang is going to come out. It's kind of a stalemate here because, yeah, I don't know. I guess it isn't a stalemate because Hyper Voice does a shitload. He does lower his special defense thanks to close combat. I guess he predicted me to go, I don't know. I just don't think close combat was a good move because I don't know, like, I definitely would not switch Diggersby in on an Arcanine because that shit hurts. So I guess it is a bit of a stalemate because Sylveon's health is way low. I'm going to pass a Wish to Blastoise, which is one of the main features of Sylveon, passing wishes to Blastoise. I've tried this on my other team, which I do have matches with, and just Blastoise and Sylveon are just thugs for life. They're just a bunch of hoodlums, and they run around together and kill everybody. I mean, they're really good together. And I already know Ferrothorn and Blastoise are good together, so it's just a natural combination to just have it on this team instead of just, you know, having a completely separate team. So his last Pokemon is Starmie. I'm just going to Death Fodder stuff, and then Diggersby is going to end what he started and kill that Starmie with a U-turn. And that is going to be the matches. I think I really want to have multiple teams for each tier, but what happened in Black and White 2 was I had one really good team for each tier, and I believe this team is just going to stick for my best OU team, because I think Sylveon, yeah, Sylveon really helps, because before I didn't really have anything to take on Rotom. I mean, it could even take on, well, it couldn't really take on Mega Pinsir, but it, you know, I've got max defense and HP. It could definitely take a hit on a stock hit and just kill it with Hyper Voice, because, you know, I don't believe Mega Pinsir has very good special defense. But as usual, I digress. If you enjoyed this match, please remember to comment in the video and like it if you want to, because it helps people notice my channel, because I almost have as many videos as subscribers. Like, people have been starting to point that out, and it's kind of embarrassing, because I don't like to promote myself. I don't like to whore around, and I don't know. There's that, and then there's, I'm only really doing this for my enjoyment, so I don't know. I am partnered, so if I get more quote-unquote famous, I will get paid more for it, which, you know, I get paid not much. But, yeah, so I guess that is some motivation. I'm not really a kind of guy who values wealth a lot, you know. I kind of I kind of view wealth in a biblical sense, where it's like, it really corrupts people, and you know, living the simple life is better. But holy shit, rambling, whatever. Okay, I'll give you something to write about in the comments, I guess. Anyway, that's it. I will see you later very soon, YouTube. Bye bye.